Hi, I'm Lovely. Welcome to part 21 of my blind playthrough for Bully Scholarship Edition. We have a bit of a different video. Part 20 was me finishing the game, and while off camera, I decided I wanted to 100% the game. This video will be me just sharing my experience. I already did it, don't worry, you're not going to watch me 100% the game. But no, I'm just gonna go over my experience doing it, and I just wanted to show off a bit. This is the first Rockstar game I've ever 100%ed. It will probably be the only Rockstar game I 100% unless I really want to 100% GTA 6. But yeah, it's gonna be kind of an unofficial guide, unofficial 100% guide to this game. There are some annoying parts, but for the most part, I think it's a straightforward 100%. So yeah, I'm gonna load into the story, and then I'm gonna show off my achievements, and I'm just gonna go over each of them one by one. Luckily, there aren't any, I could be wrong, but there aren't any missable achievements. So if we actually go into my saves here, 100%. As soon as I got 100%, I fully saved this. I want to say I 100% of the game October 3rd. We're in October, right? Yeah, October 3rd, around midnight, and then I saved now. Um, but yeah, this wasn't too bad. I think I want to be outdoors. The outfit I'm wearing is the outfit you get for purchasing every clothing item. Um, but yeah, look, we're done. We're done. So yeah. Let's look at if we show the map. Blip menu, you'll see that I don't have any more collectibles on here. It's pretty fucking empty. You'll notice all of the little trophies. That's because there's actually go-kart racing in the game. A feature I did not touch until after finishing it. um, but no, we're just gonna go over every achievement. This video will probably be really short. Um, yeah, October 3rd. Okay. But no, we're gonna go every achievement. Most of them you just get while playing. So yeah, complete 3 classes, 6 classes. You can see the first time I played this game was back in 2014. We're gonna just go skip over the ones that you get naturally. So these are both natural ones. Natural. Same with this one. Complete all 4 of the carnival games once. Very easy. Just play all the carnival games. Spend 5 hours out of curfew. You'll get that naturally. I'm pretty sure. Complete chapter 2. This is when I started playing the game again. Complete 10 errand missions. So, there are 50 errand missions in total. You have to do at least 40 to 47 of them. I gotta tell you, the guides for this game aren't the best. Um, I 100%ed Oblivion before this, and when I looked up guides for that, they were very detailed. Not the case here. Some are, but some aren't. But complete 10 errand missions. First tip, everybody. After you finish the final mission, they become bugged. Meaning that you have to, like, reload a save and then immediately go to an errand. Otherwise, they won't just pop up. And because this game is old and very annoying, it doesn't tell you what errand missions you did. You just have to remember them. Meaning it's not the worst thing, but it's certainly annoying because a lot of them are pretty similar. But I recommend every time you get an errand, do it. You'll save future you a lot of time and a lot of trouble. I didn't even finish all of them. I think I did 48 errand missions. I did more than I needed to. Um, Again, I get conflicting things. Some guides say 40, some say 47. So I'm surprised it's not 50. Thank God it's not 50. I probably would still be here grinding away a couple days later. But yeah, that's your first tip. Do every errand mission as you can. If not, you have to deal with a lot of fuck shit. Complete chapter 3. This is all standard. You'll get this naturally. Most of the traveling achievements you'll get naturally. Complete Chapter 5. Complete 20 errand missions. So I think this is when I finished the game. I could be wrong. Wow, yeah, it wasn't that long. It wasn't that long. Whenever I finished the, oh, my throat, sorry, everybody. Whenever I finish the game, the last video will show when I did that, because I finished it way before these were uploaded. Complete 20 errand missions. Again, do the errands as you see them. I regretted not doing them. Buy 100 sodas. So, for 100%, you need to buy 500 sodas. This is pretty easy. You know, if you have the money for it. As you saw last time, I had a lot of money because I didn't know what to spend it on. I didn't think I needed to spend it on anything. I learned afterwards that you need to buy every clothing item in the game. So, yeah, I think after you buy 200 sodas, they become free. And then, in order to buy 500 sodas, you just have to, just sit there and mash Y on a soda machine. Luckily, it does count sodas that you pick up from people you beat up. But yeah, this one's an easy one. You just grind away. You just stand. I literally watched the show, and then on the side, I was pressing Y. It was super easy. Super easy. Complete all lawn mowing jobs. Lawn mowing was really easy. I don't know. I don't really have many tips. I just found the activity super easy. Once you do it a few times, you learn the controls of the fucking lawnmower, and it's pretty, yeah, it's easy. I don't know. I wish it was more complicated, but it's surprisingly straightforward. Collect 250 clothing items. While there is an achievement for getting 250, I believe there is a lot more than 250. You need a lot of money. The best way that I found to get money in this game is you can bet $100 on the little people fights that are in the carnival. Again, a feature I did not know about until I finished the game. There's a bit of RNG. There are two fighters. You just keep betting on one, I believe, in the red shorts. And yeah, sometimes you'll lose, but from my experience, most of the time, I won. You can even punch the other little person if they get close enough to the ring. You know what? Wait, I can actually just show you. We can do an example for this one. Because why not? Why not? We're pretty nearby. As you can see on the map, we have paper route, lawn mowing, and more lawn mowing. There's only two lawn mowing things. It's kind of surprising. Okay. Yeah, we'll go to the carnival. I'll show the location real quick. No big deal. Excuse me, everybody. At some point, by the way, I could just get into here for free. I don't know why. I actually don't. After you finish photography 5, you actually get double tickets in here. Maybe that's why. I didn't Google to check, though. So, we want to go to the freak show. Excuse me, everybody. You will see whatever you expect in here, let's be honest. So yeah, we have that guy. Kind of looks like a husk from Saints Row Get Out of Hell a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Yeah, so this is what you expect from the 2000s. Like, okay, people with, like, disabilities and stuff. Okay, but yeah, no, so you have these two, and let's show an example. How funny would it be if we lose? You always want to bet on this guy, and you just place your bet to 100. I don't know how much money I have right now. I actually think I have a lot after finishing the game. But no, you place your bet. Not bad. And if you lose $100. But if you win, you get $200. So, I don't think it'll show in this time. But the other little person will sometimes be right here, and you just press X, and you can actually hit him through the wall. I've tried. You can't. There is an invisible wall, so you can't do anything to harm them. Vandalism. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, there's glass here. But you could still hit them, technically. I don't think I'll be able to show that off here. Yeah. So that was actually the worst one I've ever had. Normally... No, wow. We'll do a tiny bit. Yeah, no, normally our character, our little person has a lot more health. Um, but no, we got our ass kicked. It is RNG. Based off the guides I read, the one we voted on usually wins a lot more. But in the end, I do think it's RNG. For example, I saw someone that left a comment on that guide was like, yo, I tried this and it didn't work at all. It's RNG. Make sure you have a lot of money saved up, I guess, before you do it. If you're low on money, just do one of the, like, chores or something. I accidentally spent all my money and I didn't know what to do. So yeah, there you go. It doubles your money, basically. It's pretty good. But yeah, there you go. Now you know what to do there. Let's go back. Again, very short and straightforward video. Where are we? We were here, right? Yeah. So if you want money, bet on the little people fights. That's the best way to get money. At least for me. From my experience, that was very easy. Complete 1/2 of all go-kart races. So yeah, there are go-kart races here. Honestly, pretty straightforward. You just gotta play well. The most annoying one, again, I could show you actually. The go-kart races are here in the carnival. After you complete them, excuse me, everybody. After you complete them, they start to pop up around the map as well. So this says Grand Prix. I think Prix is right. Grand Prix Race 5. There are actually 6 here in the carnival. Once you finish all 6, this one defaults back to 5, and then they start spawning all over the map. Race 5 and 6 here are really fucking annoying, but the only tip I have is you have to play well. I'm sorry, it's that simple. Racing can be pretty fucking annoying in games. The only racing I've done, I want to say for 100%, is Saints Row 1 and 2. And yeah, races are fucking annoying. Kind of looks like Bobby Hill, by the way. It's really fucking annoying. So sadly, the only tip I can give is you gotta play well. All the other ones are straightforward, but I did have issues with number 5 and number 6 for this go-kart racing. Say 100 taunts. This is when I think you're just holding left trigger on somebody and you're pressing B. I got this when I was playing the little people fights. When I was watching them, I would just taunt away, and it wasn't on purpose. I was just doing it to, like, maybe put the odds in my favor. I don't think they have any effect, but yeah, that you just taunt people. You just keep pressing B or whatever the hell. Complete all go-kart races. Again, straightforward. You just have to play well. All the ones on the map that aren't in the carnival, kind of freebies. You just have to do them. And you can't necessarily keep track of them either, so I guess just remember which ones you've done. I actually had that issue with the bike races. If you did watch the series, I did do some bike races, but I didn't do all of them. I even stopped midway through some. So it was a bit of an annoying process. I would recommend not moving on to a different bike race until you finish one in a certain section. If just to show real quick. For example, oh, you can't even see my cursor. Well, you see this trophy here? Let's just assume this is a bike race. Completely do this one until you move on to this one, or something like that, you know? Just basically make sure you do something so you remember. It was annoying. It was an annoying process, to say the least. Trying to figure out which ones I did and didn't do. Complete all paper route missions. So, I think I did this once in my series. This is pretty straightforward, but for me, this shit was fucking annoying. What you have to do is, you have mail, like newspapers and shit, and you have to throw it at mailboxes while you drive around. The thing is, because the auto-aim is ass, it'll throw it at people that are just walking by. And it isn't an issue at the beginning. But every time you do a paper route mission, you get more mailboxes, and I think it eventually goes up to 24. They gave you the perfect amount for the time allotted that you have to finish this. The issue is, those last two ones are fucking annoying. Once you get to 20 or 24, um, again, I think you have to play kind of just smart and slow and hope for the best, but I mean it is an annoying experience. And I wish there was some workaround, but there is not. You just have to fucking play well. It is frustrating. Do you guys want to see an example? Fuck it. Let's show an example. I don't know if I'll be able to get to it in time. We need to sleep. That's the thing. Some of these are time specific, and this paper route might be time specific. By the way, there is an achievement to do. I know I said it before, but you do have to do all of these carnival games and get some tickets. They're very straightforward. Most of them are easy, except for the shooting range, I'd say. But if you play enough, you'll be fine. So I think let's sleep, and we need to let some time pass. Why am I not on my skateboard? Also, this is just a fun thing. After you get all the rubber bands, you get a rubber band ball, and the shit just bounces around. Like, oh, there you go. After it bounces around, you get it back automatically. It can never be, oh, there you go. See, it was just showing it off. It's pretty neat. I might have just bugged the game there. That's so funny. Okay, bye. There you go. Just wanted to show that off a bit. We are going to run away from these guys and get into... Oh my god, they got all the fucking cops on us right now. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Excuse me. Let's go sleep here. I want to show off this paper route thing, but I realize I don't think I'll be able to unless I fucking wait. Because I don't think it unlocks until maybe 3 p.m. Like, we'll sleep, but I think it's almost pointless. But hey, we could try. We could try. Let's see. Okay, we are up. Let's go outside and just check. I am pretty sure I made it. I am pretty sure. Yeah, so look, as you can see, we have the lawn mowing. The lawn mowing is immediate. I don't know why the paper route isn't. I felt like it would be pretty convenient if it was, but hey, it's not. If it pops up later, we'll do it. If not, no big deal. But if you played the game, then you would know. It's fucking annoying. So, paper route missions. Yeah, straightforward, but really annoying. For the most part, it is a freebie until you get to 20 to 24 mailboxes. Then it's annoying. Kick 100 soccer balls. Very easy. You'll see some soccer balls at school. Just kick them. You could literally... I found 2 of them. I kicked them to the corner of the school, and I just kept kicking both. Very easy, very free. Achieve a high score on Consumo, Nutshots, and Monkey Fling. All of these are straightforward. Just to show how easy it is. I don't even remember what Nutshots is. I remember Consumo because in our playthrough we lasted for... I played it wrong for like 30 minutes. And Monkey Fling was kind of difficult, but this is pretty straightforward. It isn't that bad. Genuinely isn't that bad. Hit people with stink bombs 50 times. Yeah, you just do that. For all of these achievements where you need to throw something at somebody, I would recommend being near a store or some place, maybe your dorm or safe room, where you can get it back pretty quickly. Trip 25 people with marbles. The guide I found for this one I could actually show off, because it was pretty fun. That one actually has a really good guide for. Excuse me, everybody.
Look out!
Oh, he caught that. What the fuck? I didn't know they can catch that. That was insane.
I said slugger.
That was... That fucking caught me off guard. Alright. Let's take the school bus that has nobody on it except the bus driver. Thank you, sir. Do I even have marbles on me? I don't. Oh, wait, no. I do. Okay, they're right there. So, the best way to get marbles, or fuck people with marbles, because it actually was kind of inconvenient. I can't remember why. I think the only way to get marbles or one of the way to get marbles is to buy them at like the nerd store, like the nerd safe house. So just throw them right there, and then you press the fire alarm. And yeah, they're gonna just slip on them. It's pretty fucking funny. But yeah, if you need 25, okay, I started a war. Fuck these guys. Oh wow, wow. So fun fact, there are boxing fights in this game, and they give you extra punch damage. Sadly, I didn't do any of these boxing fights until after the game, so this is the first time I've punched anybody since then. We're beating these guys up. Fuck it, right? What are they? We gotta kill sometime anyway to show the paper route thing. Okay, bye guys. I'm just gonna leave. If I can. Let me leave, please. Thank you. So yeah, that's how you do the marble thing. Pretty easy. What is next on our achievements? Again, very straightforward, 100%, honestly. Kick 100 soccer balls, hit people with stink bombs, trip people. So there are 2 achievements. Receive 25 kisses from the ladies, receive 20 kisses from the gents. Midway through our playthrough, the game doesn't advertise it that much, but you can actually kiss the boys around school. So, it's pretty straightforward. I think the best way to do this is after you 100% the game, or after you finish the storyline, I'm sorry, you are at 100% with all of the clicks. Make sure you're wearing something nice. I just wore the standard Bullworth uniform. Because if you're not wearing the right clothing, I don't think they want to kiss you at all. This was a feature I didn't use because I didn't want to see teenagers kiss. I'm good. So, but at the end, going for achievements, you wear something nice. And I can actually show you where one of the bisexual boys are. Where is my skateboard? If you just run around here, he'll spawn. He is one of the bullies with blonde hair. He's wearing a white shirt and blonde hair. I'll show you the strategy for this. It's very easy to confuse him with that orange-haired guy right there, but he will spawn in around here. I actually had to look up NPC guy, like NPC spawns and all that type of stuff. Wow, yeah, like normally he would be right here. Is that him? There he is. He's bullying somebody. That's okay. Yo.
Sup? What's the dealio, dude? Hi, I'm a star.
There you go.
Like
You give him flowers, which is very important. Don't forget that. And then you're able to kiss. I won't do it. You don't need to. But, this guide is for another achievement as well. Because you give him flowers and then you kiss. There's an achievement for also kissing 25 of the ladies. The issue is, if you go for this achievement after, what is it? I believe it's art class, or one of the classes, you don't need to give women flowers anymore, to kiss them. You can just kiss them straight up. Luckily, genuinely luckily, that is not the case for the men. I say lucky because, where is this achievement? There is an achievement to pick up 50 flowers. I thought I softlocked myself because I did the classes beforehand. The only way to get rid of flowers is by kissing people. And luckily, with the guys, you can still give them flowers after you do everything. Thank God. So if you're going for this achievement, but you can't give the women flowers, you're gonna have to kiss guys. That's pretty much the guide there. And just to show it off real quick. Excuse me, everybody. Wow, that guy got knocked the fuck out. You can pick flowers right here. Again, a feature I did not know about until after I finished the game. So yeah, if you need to pick flowers, you go right here. If you can't kiss the women, or if you can't give the women flowers, but you need to lose flowers, kiss the guys, and then there you go. It's a little complicated, but it works. You just keep running around that spot and kissing the same guy over and over. Um, Very easy, very easy. So yeah, those are the kissing achievements. Egg 25 cars. Straightforward. You just throw eggs at cars. Break 300 bottles at the shooting gallery. I was so worried about this achievement. But you just grind away. You just like turn on a video, grind away, genuinely. For me, I watched a lot of the RT podcast or some of classic Doctor Who. I just had that going on in the background while I did this. So yeah, watch something you like and shoot the bottles. Very straightforward. Give 50 wedgies. In order to give wedgies, I think I might have done this during my playthrough. I don't think so. I could be wrong. Let's start some shit. Sorry, we'll use this guy as an example. You go behind somebody, and then you just press B. There you go, bye. Can't get me, I'm so sorry. Where is... I believe the paper route will be over here, so we'll just go over here, just in case. Excuse me, everybody. Yeah, that's super easy. It's very easy to just walk up behind somebody and do that, but if things are being weird, I think maybe compliment them. And there's a chance they'll turn around and walk away, and then you could use that opportunity. You can't wedgie the women. I think it's different. I think genuinely you're just... Where's the woman? We could show off the difference, because there is a different image. Sorry, ma'am. So yeah, you can't wedgie women. Yeah, you just touch them. You're harassing them. It's pretty fucking... there's nothing there. So yeah, you can only do it to the guys. Now you know. Alright, what is our other achievements here? 38 achievements, by the way. Again, as annoying as it was to 100% this game, or even play it and just finish it in general, pretty straightforward 100%. For the most part. I'm making it look easy. It takes its time. It takes some time. You can actually see how long it took. So, here I beat the game. So let's say 9/12. Yeah, less than a month, 100% after finishing the story, and that was me kind of being lazy with it. So where are we? Give 50 wedgies, pick 50 flowers. I already taught you this. Basically, kiss people, use your flowers, then pick them up. It's super easy. Beat up 200 opponents. Now I got worried. I thought this meant boxing. But no, this is just your standard knockouts. You'll get this naturally. I did the whole game and I didn't get it. My strategy for this was I found a tree somewhere. I think we're actually nearby a tree. Because I remember there's like a dating mission nearby or something, right? Horrifying taxi. What I did was I got up in a tree and I used my slingshot and I just shot everybody. As they would go in. I did this at the football field. I would shoot everybody, walk away, they would spawn back in, and I'd do it again. Very easy. Very, very easy. Where are we now? So yeah, you'll get this naturally, I'm pretty sure. In my playthrough, I started to run away from people. I'm gonna assume everybody else is brave. You just gotta beat up 200 people. It's super easy. Travel 50,000 meters on the skateboard. You'll get this naturally. But the tip I saw was, let's find a car real quick. The guide that I saw and actually used was, we have a car right here. This is what we do. It actually stopped moving, that's kind of funny. Where is our skateboard? We've used this a couple times during my playthrough. Get back, please. Wow, we're actually a lot slower than a car. Would you believe that? Wow. Okay, fuck us, I guess. Yo, can a car spawn in that's, like, kind of nearby, please? So what we want to do is get to the back of the car. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. And then you do this. You just hold on to it, you won't get in trouble or anything, and you just let the game take you somewhere, and, well, you'll get it naturally. Paper route is here. Let's go to paper route. Just so I could show the annoyance of this. Really, I mean it. Really fucking annoying. The most I have ever been annoyed during this game is doing the final paper route. Because it is... the mechanic itself is just fucking bad. Oops, I passed it. And it's time, so everything is working against you there. Alright. This is paper route? Okay. I won't be successful, because if I was trying to be successful here, I would be so fucking annoying. So, you pick up the papers here. I'm not happy to be playing this again. Excuse me, everybody. I'm gonna use my brakes a lot. So, you know, you just throw them there. Very simple, very simple. Very straightforward. Okay. If you're going for the 24, you want to go for these first because they are... you have to go out of your way to get these, so... yeah, there we go. Okay. I'm using my brakes a lot because... it's really... I can't depend on the game when I'm moving. So there's one. There's another. The dogs will chase you. I'm pretty sure you're safe. Okay. Going kind of decently well right now. Decently well. We have a couple mailboxes we'll have to go behind to get. Okay, okay. There we go. We're doing this pretty well actually right now. So we're not gonna go for those because we have to go for these ones first. I think there's 1 to 2 over here. Okay, simple enough. If you are fucking up and you are hitting people, cops will actually chase you, and it's really, let's just say it's not easy. It doesn't help with the process. So we are 12 out of 24. Okay, slow down. There's the mailbox. This guy will probably fuck with you in some kind of way, but we're just gonna hope that he doesn't. This is actually a really good run we're having right now. Thank you. Okay, slow down. Again, the slowing down method, as you can see, is actually really fucking good. Okay, that worked out really well. Very well, I have to say. You keep going this way. Well, if we get a successful run here, I will be very happy. I'm making this look easy, but I promise you it's more annoying. Maybe I just had a really bad couple runs. It took me, genuinely, it did take me a couple tries. Fuck the dogs. Bully might have the worst dogs in video game history, actually. There's nothing appealing about them. Yeah. Alright, there you go. So I made it look extremely easy. I promise you it's fucking annoying. But there you go. We, I guess, just played that really fucking well. Wow, okay. Well, I'm glad to get that on camera. I mean it, that was so fucking frustrating for me. Holy shit. Okay. What do we have next? So yeah, you'll get this naturally. Perform 200 wheelies on the bike. Wheelies, didn't know you could do until after the game. This is very easy. Do we have a bike? Yeah, we have a bike. We just... oh, that's fucking good timing. So in order to wheelie, you just have to get some speed, and you you go back on your thumbstick. You wheelie. You wheelie how you think you're gonna wheelie. And the way I did this was I just did this, fell back down, did this, fell back down, and yeah. There's actually a long stretch of road, and I think this is the road where I would do this. I would just go back and forth, up and down this road, doing this. And yeah, I want to say after 10 or so minutes, or however long, you'll get it. It's not that bad. It takes some time, but it's pretty straightforward. I'm glad we were actually right next to the perfect spot for it. If there is a better spot, I don't know about it. I'm sure there is, but this is where I did this. Super easy. Very, very easy. Okay. And let's look at these final achievements here. Perform 200 wheelies. Easy. Complete 30 errand missions. Again, do these as soon as you can. If you're ever intimidated by one, just look it up. For example, there is one where I had to collect crabs in the water that I kept avoiding the whole time. Because when I think about water and old Rockstar games, I don't think of a fun time, so I just avoided it. Very simple. You just go in the water, and you can go in the water. It's not Red Dead 1. You don't just die. You can go in the water. Everything's fine. If you see an errand mission, do not be afraid to do it. Travel 100 kilometers on the bike. Yeah, you'll get this naturally. For the most part, you'll have to, I mean, just ride around. Sadly, you just ride around. Complete all missions. So, um, there aren't any missable missions. The only one that I think is missable is maybe some Christmas ones and Halloween. Luckily, I didn't have any issues. I could do you know what? Let's do a quick Google search. Are there missable missions? I know when I looked it up before, um, are are any missions in Bully missable? When I looked it up before, the Halloween achievement or the Halloween mission didn't count for it. So this is what it says. We're gonna sadly have to trust the AI overview. Sorry, everybody. Um, yes, missions can be missable in Bully, and then they talk about the Halloween one, but it's not tied. You're fine. So none of the missions are missable, but they will pop up at certain times. If they are not popping up for you, if they are not popping up, which happened to me a few times, even in my videos. But if we go to available tasks, look at this. Sometimes you might accidentally do this. You can toggle on if they're visible or not. And I guess sometimes I made them invisible on accident. Completely user error. I don't know how I did that, but as you could see, they weren't on the map. So, when I was waiting for some missions to pop up, because I still had some, they just wouldn't pop up. And that's because of this. So make sure these are visible if you're not getting any missions. You can't miss any. You can't miss any. I had probably 3 to 4 missions after I completed the main game because of how I played the game. You might have more. I'm unsure. But yeah, if they aren't popping up for you, check this area because they should be there. But some missions wouldn't pop up until 7 p.m. or even later, I think. So just keep that in mind. And for the other achievements here, complete all missions, 100% completion. So, yeah. I think everything I told you, it's pretty straightforward. I'll look up what you need for 100% real quick. Because you do need a lot, but I think once you get the achievements, you should be kind of fine. Like, I think I went over it pretty well. But for 100%, I'm looking on the official Bully Wikipedia. So, complete every mission, complete 40 to 47 errands, complete level 5 of all classes. My strategy for this is save before you do a class, because if you fail it, you can just reload your save and do it, so you don't have to wait for it to pop up again. Collect all 6 transistors. We did that in the series. Pretty easy. It's so funny. You'll get them naturally, I'm pretty sure. They're gonna pop up on the map, but you kind of just run into them. Collect all rubber bands, all G&G cards, and all garden gnomes. Again, very easy. Smash all 27 pumpkins during or after Halloween. I did it after Halloween. I think you find all of them in the school. Like the basement of the school or some shit. Smash all 19 tombstones. So, I didn't know about this. But if you do all the missions, you'll run across them. Somewhere in this fucking area, there is a building. And you have a mission with Zoe where you go inside of this building and you just smash a lot of shit. The tombstones are in that building. I ran across them. I was like, what? But they're all there. They're all there. So, super easy. There is a werewolf mask and a bandit mask. You can find them in lockers after Halloween. You need to get them. Collect all trophies in Jimmy's dorm room. I completely missed this, but I think if you just play the game, you'll get all the trophies. What's all the trophies? Wait, let's look at this real quick. It looks like you get a lot of these from just doing the mission and doing all the bike races and shit. Okay, yeah, you'll get that if you're doing everything else. I'm trying to back up. There you go. Sorry. I'm on my phone looking at the guide right now, and it was giving me some trouble. So, oh lord. So after that, you have to do all the lawn mowing stuff. all the bike races, all the go-kart racing, all the paper route stuff. I already told you how to do all that. You just do it, basically. Purchase all clothing items in every store. You could look up a guide for the store. They're all in your face. You have the one in the school, which doesn't actually show up on the map. The blue shirt here, the other blue shirt here, and oddly enough, this fucking candy cane looking pole. This is a store. And right here, you can actually get tattoos at this like trailer right here. You see where all this green is? I don't have a cursor here. But you see where the green is, and then that like little blue rectangle with like a door in it. You can get tattoos there. I got all the tattoos. I think you need to do so, but there you go. That's all the stores. You have to take. So this is one of the hardest ones, the one that might give you a lot of trouble. There's a camera in the game. Let's press start here. You have to take a picture of every single student, and it's pretty fucking annoying. What I did for this was I went to the school. Where is it? I went to the school, and you'll find most of them walking around. Sadly, there is no easy way to do this. I want to say just take a picture of the students for like, let's say 10 to 15 minutes. It's a little fidgety. They have to be looking at you. If you take a picture of them from the side or some shit, you will not get it, or the game will tell you. It won't tell you that, oh, you need a better picture. It just won't pop up. You just take a photo. It's really fucking fidgety. So, make sure you take a photo of them right. If you do, it will say you took a picture of them. But also, if you take a picture of the same student and you already have a photo of them, the game will not tell you you have another photo of them. You'll just have to kind of memorize which ones you took a picture of. It's really fucking annoying. But if you walk around the school campus, where I showed you where we kissed that guy, I just walked around that area, because that's where a lot of the traffic was. Just keep taking pictures of them, and you'll get a good amount. I want to say majority of them, okay? And after that, sadly, you just have to look up guides. Yeah. When it comes to Gary and some of the other ones, you'll get them automatically. Do not worry. But for example, I had to find Beatrice walking around. You just have to look up where she spawns and fucking find her. It's a very frustrating experience. The most trouble I had was with Chad and some other kid because I could only find them in the boxing ring. But then I found them walking around somewhere else. So yeah, sadly, just walk around school campus, get a bunch of photos. You'll get a good lot of them, but then you have to look them up and find out where they spawn or where they usually hang out. It's not an easy process. It's fucking annoying. After that, though, my voice is gone. We're almost done. After that, again, for 100%, win 5 matches of the boxing game. So I didn't do it. But once you unlock the boxing ring, which is... We're actually, like... it's over here. It's, like, right near that little rectangle thing. Very straightforward. You just go in there and do the boxing matches. That was the last thing I had to do, actually. Because I missed it completely. I thought I had already done it. No, you go in there and you win some boxing games. It's super easy. After that, get a high score on all arcade games. Already explained that. Very straightforward. If not, look up a guide, but still very easy. Ride on each carnival ride at least once. Easy. Win each carnival game at least once. Again, I explained it before. Very easy. You have to buy all 10 clothing items from the carnival prize tent. The way that I did this was... Where are we? Let's ride to the carnival. I mean, you guys could chase me. I mean, go for it. You're not gonna get me. Who gives a fuck? I don't need to show this, but it's pretty easy. I'll show you how I grinded tickets. Before you go for the tickets, by the way, make sure you have enough money. You don't want to run out of money while you're at the carnival. That's just embarrassing. Okay, we're gonna want to take a left. Excuse us, please. The police are so fucking annoying in this game. I really wish when you know when you get into that like grapple match with the teachers, I drove too fucking far. Excuse me, everybody. You know where you have to mash Y to get out of their like grip? I wish you could always mash Y. I hate that sometimes they just bust you. It's so fucking annoying. It's so annoying. Alright, keep going forward and eventually we'll find the right way. I'm pretty sure. Excuse me. It should be said that you also get some outfits from the errands, but if you are doing them, you should get all of the outfits. So, let's head into the carnival here. Excuse me, people. I say that as there's no people. Wow, I thought there would be people. Alright. Excuse us. It's so funny, when I think of this carnival, I think of this as into the... look, she was in my fucking way, that was really annoying. Do you think I'll be able to click on the minigame? Wish me luck, wish me luck, wish me luck, wish me luck. So this is the one that I would fucking spam. Super easy. Again, you get double the tickets if you finish the photography class. But this is why you hit the bullseye to win. Okay. You get 3 tries, very simple. You control this yourself. Once you like twitch your left thumbstick, it'll move it around. So for example, I'm holding it down right now for the most part. I'm pushing it down. But you'll learn a method. Let's just let it bounce a little bit. That easy. I mean, that's all you have to do, and you just keep doing that. I think you need about like 300 tickets, maybe more. It's no problem. So, you just do that. Let's look up the rest of the stuff while our timer clicks down. So yeah, you have to buy everything at the carnival tent. After that, you have to win the keep-ups and penalty shot minigames. We played that during... You can find them on the school campus. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward. For keep-ups is the one where you're gonna have to use your imagination for this one. You basically, with your thumbsticks, your left and right thumbstick, they'll just give you a prompt and you just have to copy it. But it keeps switching from your left thumbstick to your right. What I did was, I saw the prompt and I just did it with both thumbsticks. So you can never lose. So for example, if they gave me a right prompt to go right on my left thumbstick, I would do left on both of them. And that's just what I kept doing. That's the method I did because I was struggling with it. It is straightforward, but if you are struggling, I recommend doing that method. Drink 500 sodas. Pull a fire alarm 20 times. You might have to do it more than 20 times. I'm unsure. I know that I did, and I actually got a lot of shit for it. Or like I got an outfit, that kind of thing. So, for 100%, it says pull a fire alarm 20 times, but you might have to do it more. And then after that, travel 100 kilometers on foot, travel 100 kilometers on bikes. Get 1,000 projectile hits. You'll get that naturally. You'll probably have way more than that. Fail at class 5 times. You might get this naturally. I kind of did. But if you don't, luckily the classes are always there. Just go in there and fail them. Pretty simple. And then the final thing is beat up the secret pirate on an island. So, if you look here near the bottom of this map, where you see most of that sandy shore, right there in the middle, there's a pirate there. A pirate being just a guy you beat up. Super easy, super straightforward. That's all you gotta do. But yeah, for the most part, that is 100%. There are some non-required tasks, but I don't think we need to go over that. But we can real quick, I guess. So, oh, you know what? Yeah, let's clarify some stuff. Fuck it. There's nothing to lose. So, you don't need to complete every single errand, just 40 to 47. You do not have to do detention tasks. What are those? Well, basically, if you fuck around too much, you'll get detention. I did this during the snowy era of the game, and I had to dig up snow. Those are not necessary. After you finish gym, there are dodgeball minigames that you unlock. You do not have to do those. There are some clothing items that you don't need. apparently, there's a prison uniform. Wow, I didn't know about that. Wow, there's some stuff I don't have. I just assumed you needed everything. For example, when I did an errand for a cop, he was like, alright, you need to find my partner. He's doing some bad shit. I took photos of that, and then I got an outfit for it. Maybe you don't need that outfit. I'm gonna head back because I don't want to pass out. Oh, oops, I forgot. It's right here. I mean, you could chase me, but go for it. After that, there is an arcade game called Future Street Racer. It's ass, and somebody at the development team was smart and said, you do not have to get a high score on this. It's really bad. We're not going to play it because I don't want to. I have never even completed it once. It's like one of those old-fashioned racing games that is like a top-down view and the controls aren't good. That's what that is. Oh, look, you can see Jimmy's fucking tired. That's a fun detail. We're going to pass out right here. Other things you don't have to do. Win a little person wrestling wager. You can, you're gonna, but you don't have to. There's a fortune teller at the carnival. You do not have to do that. You do not have to spin a globe in the library. You don't have to start a food fight, and you don't have to start a snowball fight. So yeah, there you go. That is the unofficial 100% guide for Bully. Some things were fucking annoying, but for the most part, for the most part, it's pretty fine. So yeah, there you go. That is my experience with Bully, y'all. I didn't expect to get 100% in this game. I wonder what I said in my last video, because I have no memory of what I said. It's like, okay, we did that. All right, I guess I'm done. Some things will be annoying, but I think it's mostly straightforward. If you are trying to 100% this, you definitely didn't watch this video. You definitely wanted something easy. But if you're curious as to what the process was like, that's what it's like. Alright. I don't think I even have to go back to the menu. You know what? Yeah, okay, we saved everywhere. We're not gonna quit to the main... Let's quit to the main menu for finality's sake. We'll do that real quick. Fuck it. Why not, right? There is multiplayer here. I think I loaded this up before, but apparently you need to... It's it's like a split screen thing. But no. Let's close off Bully. And let's uninstall this shit, y'all. That's Bully, everybody. What series do I have planned next? I plan on doing the Black Ops 7 campaign because I want to. I regretted not doing Cold War or the other one on camera. I want to do Gears of War E-Day. And I can't think of anything else. I am going to be playing Outer Worlds 2. But I'm not going to play that on camera because I want to enjoy myself. Like I did with Oblivion. No promises. No promises. But if you did watch my other stuff, I did do Season 1 of The Walking Dead with my friend Yona. But once we got to the end of that, we were like, okay, we're not going to do the rest of it on camera. Since then, me and him, we have done Season 2. We're currently doing the Michonne one. But I say as of recording this, it's October 5th. When you're watching this, I think it's 2026. But I would like to do Season 4. So yeah, after Bully, maybe I'll do Season 4 of The Walking Dead. Maybe you'll see that at some point. You'll definitely get Gears of War E-Day. And I expect my playthrough of BO7 to be uploaded sometime during my Bully series. I think. You know what? I don't know. Maybe this will be right after. I have no idea. You'll find out before me. Because there's a lot of pre-uploads going on. But this comes out in November and the series ends in January. That gives me time to pre-record a lot of Call of Duty. So maybe Call of Duty will be after this. I don't know. But yeah, I'm Lovely. Thank you for watching, everybody. I don't want to end on Call of Duty. I don't want to look at Call of Duty. What can we look at? Is there anything good we could look at? I don't think so. But yeah, that was Bully, everybody. Thank you for watching. I got 100% in it. I'll see you for GTA 6. I forgot to mention it. I'll do GTA 6 on this channel. The long awaited. I'm so excited. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'm lovely. Goodbye.